Hey everybody, it's time to answer questions for me. Last month, I challenged you guys to give me better questions than the usual same crap, and you didn't disappoint. So let's get the shit show started. Orange Belly Express asked, "Hey little Eric, why do you keep saying you will sue someone but never do?" Oh, you think I'm bluffing? Who do you think you're talking to right now? Who is it do you think you see? Do you know how much money I make a year? I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop making videos? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up, disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. A pizza delivery driver gets fired, and you think that of me? No! I am the one who gets people fired! Gazettes ask, "Hey little Eric, do you think the reason it's always raining everywhere you go is due to the Bank of America using weather-modifying satellites just to piss you off because you are arch enemies? I know for a fact that the BOA is responsible for the relentless rain following me wherever I go. Seriously, what are the odds that it rained 70 days straight while I was in Mississippi? Then, when I try to flee to another state to get away from it, it literally follows me. You can see it in the distance trying to catch up. I check my weather app and it says 0% chance of rain. Well, guess what happens? It fucking rains. They leave me no choice. I must amalgamate a group of heroes and take them down. Terry Ballard asked, "I'd like to know how he can have 240,000 followers but only gets 25,000 views per video. Where are the rest of the people?" That's a good question. Let's ask Google AI. How can you tell if a YouTube channel is buying subscribers? It can be difficult to prove definitively, but several telltale signs can indicate a YouTube channel is buying subscribers. These channels often have glaring inconsistencies in their metric and engagement patterns because bots and fake accounts do not behave like genuine viewers. Discrepancies in channel statistics. High viewer count, low views. If a channel has tens of thousands of subscribers but only gets a few hundred views in its videos, it's a major red flag. Fake subscribers do not actually watch videos, so they don't contribute to the view count. Low engagement rates. A high subscriber to view ratio is suspicious, and so is a lack of likes and comments. A healthy, authentic channel will have a much higher engagement rate, as real viewers are more likely to interact with the content they enjoy. Sudden subscriber spikes. Watch for abrupt and massive jumps in subscriber count without a corresponding viral or significant press mention. Organic growth is typically more gradual and consistent. Sudden drops in subscribers. YouTube regularly purges fake, inactive, and bot accounts from their platform. A channel that bought subscribers may experience sudden large drops in its count during these periodic cleanups. Viewer behavior and demographics. Generic or spammy contents. Bots often leave repetitive, nonsensical, and irrelevant comments like "great video" or a string of emojis. Authentic channels typically have comments that are specific to the video's content. Inconsistent audience geography. If the channel is primarily in one language, but its data shows a large unexplained portion of views or subscribers from a different region, this could point to bot activity. Low watch time. Bot subscribers rarely watch videos all the way through. If a 10-minute video has thousands of views but an average watch duration of only 30 seconds, it indicates that most of the viewers are not real. Analyzing the channel profile and content. Suspicious-looking subscriber profiles. While you can't view all the subscribers, looking at any publicly visible account may reveal fakes. Bot accounts often lack profile pictures. Generic names like user12345 or have no video activity of their own. Irregular posting pattern. Legitimate channels that are growing organically tend to post consistently. A channel with long periods of inactivity followed by a sudden burst of upload and subscriber growth can be a sign of purchased subscribers. Okay, to sum it all up, according to socialblade.com, I have these sharp peaks where I get 1,000 subscribers, sometimes followed by a big decline where I lose 1,000 subscribers. One could interpret these sharp declines as YouTube removing bot accounts, or Eric did something especially egregious that turned off his fans. You can see here, I dropped 1,000 subs when I held steadfast about calling the Gulf of America You know, the Gulf of America. A good way to see if I got bot subscribers is to check my demographics. But there's no way I'm going to show you that kind of information. But the fact that these bot channels are posting on my most recent videos is certainly an indication. RTB asks, Little Eric, Blossom has mentioned several times how much she likes South Carolina. Why do you avoid that state when you're passing through? Are you serious? Do you really think I want to visit the state that has the second most rain in the summer? I'd rather have a spider lay eggs in my ear than go to South Carolina. Tim Taylor asks, Hey, Little Eric, you said you've been in a couple of Blossom's OF videos. Just curious if there's pegging involved, and if so, did it remind you of prison? You know something? I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. I mean, seriously, the conversation always devolves into my criminal history and what I do behind closed doors. It's none of your damn business what I've done in the past or what I will do on other platforms. My idiot followers don't care. I've got Marines who follows a 5'2" loser who lives in a mobile trash can with a bunch of cats. I could have released Tegan to the desert on camera and they still would have followed me because they're just as morally bankrupt as I am. Watching and Judging You ask, Hey, Little Eric, why can't you ever be happy anywhere you travel? Do you need to up the Xanax a little so you can enjoy life a little bit more? Who needs Xanax when I've got weed and beer? Ever notice that I hang around in the states where the laws are lax on cannabis possession? That's another reason why you'll never catch me in South Carolina. Pam Ramanowitz asks, Are you thinking of buying land in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan? It's one of the few places I've heard you complain the least. Then become a snowbird? Well, we all know that I've owned property before and abandoned it for months at a time, only to come back to a mess. Sure, I had someone look after it, but they weren't responsible for maintaining anything. It's a hassle even finding someone willing to stay there during the coldest months. I had to pay for cameras. I had to pay for propane to keep the place warm. Imagine having to worry about all that and then have to deal with burst pipes when you're on the other side of the country. It's just not going to happen unless Blossom agrees to stay behind during the winter. I don't even think that's fair for her. Jerry Jones asks, Now that your dad has retired from YouTube, what will you do? I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Cameraman Kevin. Well, I wish him the best. It hurts knowing that he won't have as much presence on YouTube. But it hurts even more that I can't give him a big hug and make him feel better. But he's got to do what's best for him. I'll keep writing him letters and letting him know what I've learned during my travels. He's really smart. He told me that a big booty Latina would be the end of me. He might be right. Well, I think that does it for this edition of Ask Little Eric. Please leave your questions for me in the comment section and make them juicy. I bet the algorithm will really like that. Bye, guys.